I'm Caitlin Dortland and you're watching my channel. Okay, I feel like we always need to chit chat before I get into what I'm doing because there's always so much to catch up on. Let me catch my breath. This thing is very heavy to lift. Okay, so basically for this bride's wedding, she had a whole bunch of different designs that she wanted and she wasn't sure what I could do. So I was like, let's combine all of them. And she loved the design I drew up, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna show you all that. I'm gonna attach it in little stickers because I literally love designing the cake. I love it. I don't think you can tell in this video, but I'm gonna lift you up a little more. I did not fill in the cracks because it is a vintage, let me set you back down, because it is a vintage piping cake, which means this is going to be covered up and it would just be a waste of time and energy to cover up the cracks on top of the cracks being covered up. Makes sense? Yeah. I'm going to start with the borders. I have a 16-inch piping bag and I'm about to go get the tip. I'm wanting a big fluffy spiked tip and there's so many different sizes. I'm using a 6B in Sunnyside Up Bakery, but in Wilton it's a 4B, and so this is like the difference, and I want it like a big fluffy, like dramatic look. In almost every video, because I do a lot of spiked piping, it's a push-pull technique. So it's like a push and then pull. It's not a heel top, and I explained it in my video prior what I mean by heel top. That does not look good. There's always a front and there's always a back because you have to end the piping somewhere and you don't want that at the front. There's going to be a layer of design on top of the spiked icing, so I'm doing it kind of sideways. Let me zoom you in so you can see. Please, no air bubbles. That is my nightmare. Okay, now you're gonna watch me do it on the rest of the tiers. Let's go. You know when you paint primer in a house and you're like, oh my gosh, it already looks so much better. This starting border already looks so much better. Because it is 3 tiers, usually I can kind of just with a single tier just point it out. I want everything to be really perfect for this wedding. I took a circle and kind of lined out where all the ruffles will be. Go easy with it and make sure the top of it still looks good because I don't have anything to really add on top of it. Usually I'm a little bit faster with it because I'm like, I know a design's going on top, so it doesn't matter if I mess up the cake touching that, you know. I'm just kind of like pushing and letting them flow while slowly and easy pulling it back and forth. I'm now at the front of the cake, so this has to look really good. Middle tier ruffles are going to be closer to the top because these two are going to have bows drooping, and then this is going to have like pearl pendants. Does that make sense? So I'm going all the way to the edge with this one, letting it flow out. Let me turn where you can see it. I switched the piping tip to another spike tip so I can go on top of this bottom. I'm starting where I had ended on the other layer. You want it to kind of fold in like a staircase, so you don't want anything up here sticking out below the bottom border. There's a few more details before I get into making the fondant bows that I need to finish. I think the drapes are beautiful in cakes, but I hate doing them because I don't feel that confident in them. But fingers crossed, fingers crossed. To not really think about it and just keep spinning. I think that's the secret to it. She wants heart-shaped pendants at the middle right there. Okay, and now there's supposed to be little pendants like on this part and that part, but it's going to be differently than the hearts. The piping buttercream is done. Oh man, I'm tired. It is 5:34. I have to finish the wedding cake today. I'm delivering it super early, and last night I meant to put it in the freezer because in my other videos you'll see I like to put my wedding cakes in the freezer before I leave to travel with them because it's easier to travel with them when they're really, really stiff. Don't you like my little cup to hold on my brushes? I know 5:35 might not be that early, but I've been getting up at 4 every day this week because I've had so much to do, so it's like really hitting on me today. Okay, so I'm using CMC powder. I think I need to order some more of this. I use it all the time. I put it in the fondant. It helps with where I'm from. It's extremely humid all the time, so it helps with humidity, and it also helps it stiffen up faster and stay stiff. Make sure the bows don't go anywhere when traveling. I'm gonna add a stick through them, the middle of each thing. Okay, so that's the bows, and then I cut out little strips and I'm gonna twist them. So basically now I'm going to get my brush and paint some water right here and right there. And then I'm going to take this, push it, and then take my X-Acto knife and push it in and pull it. And just cover it up like that. I'm getting extremely focused because I'm ready to get this cake done. Oh my gosh, I designed this and I'm obsessed. That literally looks so good. The bows outdid it. Oh my gosh. That's what. Yes. I am literally so excited to tell y'all about what's going on with this. I am hosting my mom's retirement party. I am doing the cake, I'm doing the cookies, I'm decorating. I put it all together and people are cooking the food. I don't have time for that. But this is another part to this whole crazy week. And anyways, I designed the cake, and my mom is like the most like nonchalant, simple, does not like being center of attention person. And so I'm throwing her the most extravagant party because in the past couple years, she has started her own little farm. They have bunnies, chickens, ducks, pigs, and she named her pigs Burbagine and Reba McEntire. It's a whole zoo over there and she loves it. Basically, we're like, she's being put out to pasture. A chick is in the retirement inn coop, or I don't know. There's so many sayings I have put together that I'm going to decorate with, but that's kind of like the route with it. So it's like calling all party animals. It's red velvet with cream cheese and marble with chocolate buttercream, all covered in cream cheese icing. The design was completely changed yesterday. Today is Friday and the party is tomorrow. Right, so daisies. So I'm going to do buttercream daisies, and then I'm going to do like a ruffle design, but like a long out, stretched out ruffle design. And then I am, fingers crossed, gonna hopefully find daisies to put real flowers on the cake, and then hopefully have daisies for the centerpieces because it's Mother's Day weekend, and I usually have it together, but the flowers is the one thing I don't have it together. So I'm gonna do palette and painted buttercream. I really like this green. And I used it in another cake this week, so win-win. Didn't have to mix anything up. I'm gonna go in and tap it. I want it brush strokes of daisies, so. Number 9106. I like these. I actually have a lot of palette knives for buttercream, but these are the only ones that have actually like held together, and I've had them for a while. And I just go in. I'm like counting a daisy, and it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's, I don't know if there's really a count. It's just like a lot. I'm gonna get extremely locked in trying to do this, so I might have to fast forward it. This is when I like get in a peaceful setting and just focus and relax. It's when I'm doing stuff like this and it's hard for me to talk. I'm just like enjoying myself. A little vacation. Don't call me crazy, but I'm like the most relaxed when I'm like, I think what I would call a bigger one that's kind of like flowing and its leaves are hitting it, and then a half one, and then I'm gonna go in and add the yellow, and then I'm gonna do what I think I'm gonna call is an itty bitty one. I feel like I'm not just making cakes, like I'm literally doing art, which I love because it's edible. So like when I do stuff like this, or just in general, I don't feel like I make cakes. Like I feel like I'm doing art, and then you get to eat it and like people freak out, and it's like a feeling I can't explain.
A few moments later.
Okay, I promise I'm trying to video, but the electricity just went out and cut y'all out as I was working. And now I'm gonna do like swirl ruffles. Does the ruffle totally mess it up, or what are we thinking? I go in and add the little seed. Rise and shine, it's cookie time and cake time, but cookies first. So it's my mom's retirement party tomorrow, and I'm just finishing up the final things. I am making her favorite and our favorite banana spice cookies. It's my great grandmother's recipe on my mom's side, and I'm doing them in a miniature version so that there's just more, it looks more full. It didn't make a whole 12 count, it made 9 more, but that's still a good amount. It's 2 dozen plus 9. Still a lot of cookies. Cookies are officially cooled, and so I'm adding the signature icing that I can't reveal any details to, but it really just finishes the cookie off so good. It's not a normal buttercream icing or cinnamon roll icing. It's something very different, but it's so good, and it really just adds that extra kick to this cookie. We decided to conjoin my mom's birthday last weekend, Mother's Day, and her retirement party all as one big party. So it's not labeled like that to everyone, but that's how we're labeled it to her, my family. This is what they look like. Actually on the way to Wildwood Resort in Zwolle to drop off this wedding cake, and then we have to pack everything up and go set up for my mom's retirement party. Almost slipped. actually designed it for her.
Really pretty. Whole video of it.
Her flowers are absolutely stunning. Look at this. It is beautiful. Okay, chef's kiss, because this cake is absolutely perfect. Okay, we just dropped off the cake and now we're headed back home. I've already got a few things set up, but I'm trying to finish out the rest. Here is gonna be the food, and so I've got her like farm themed plates and napkins, and then I put like pig out and the cake flavor. I've seen people do it but on Pinterest, but never actually in person, so I wanted to do it. I'm putting a bunch of cookies here, the cake, some little cake plates. Over there will be all the punches and the waters. Welcome to this chick's retirement inn. Please sign in, and you get to sign this, and she's gonna hang it at her little cheese shed she just finished. And look at the little chicks I printed out and some farm fresh eggs from her house. I also have already cut up a bunch of fruit, and my dad and brother and them are cooking a bunch of meat, and my Mimi's making sides. I don't think that works. Does this plug work, Mimi? Hi! Should I twirl it or pull it out straight? Like,
Yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah, it does.
yeah, we're going up the hill and boom! The whole like 2 jugs of juice just fell over in the car, and we thought it was the cake. River, come here. You want to blow it?
You're like me, AB.
Okay, I'll turn the camera off. Trash.
You'll get my turtle boxes.
They're right there.
Oh, yeah.
He told my mom you.
Nobody wanted to help you?
What up, sis?
Mom said, yeah, Francis called me the other day at some kind of day, some holiday I don't know about, and she was feeling good. I said Cinco de Mayo, stuff like that. I was like, okay, Nikki. Some holiday I don't know. If you don't like it, you have to tell me.
It's really cute. I better get one of those cookies. Hey!
Hey! Okay, so we finished decorating everything. We are cutting it close on time. This is the cake. Cut up all the fruit, yep. And then we have to bring out the rest of the punch. There's gonna be a non-alcoholic and a fun alcoholic lemonade punch. We've got chickens and pigs, party animal over here, and then a little roosters in their coop. And then there's the retiree. Anyways, time to party.